Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are at Perth Station platform 4 and we have a B series over here running on the Victoria Park Shuttle again. Now, we've only seen this once before on October 9th last year, and there's only one. Now today, April 13th, we have 3 B series running on the Vic Park Shuttle. Sorry, I just rushed over here. If not more, actually. All the newer sets, for once they're actually focusing on actually having these specific newer sets here. But for a very weird reason, this train is actually going to Cockburn Central. Yes, they are running full normal TCL service, starting at Perth, going all the way to Cockburn Central by being in service from Perth to Victoria Park, and then everyone gets kicked off at Victoria Park. So really, I think they've used all the trains with these seats so that you can't hide anywhere when the driver checks if there's anyone still on board. Over there we have 2 car, set 43. Actually, I'm surprised we still haven't left now. I thought we were gonna leave. Maybe we were waiting for another train to come in, because we are actually running on 7-minute frequency today, which it has been every Sunday, but that was due to stadium events. Today there's no stadium event, and we're still running on 7-minute frequency with the Vic Park Shuttle. Yeah, it's been flashing one for so long. He has a red signal, so yeah, I think we're waiting for that train. So we gotta wait a bit. We're gonna be a bit delayed. Oh, that's nice. On platform 4, Victoria Park Desto and B series. And here comes the A series on platform 5. And then we're gonna get a green signal as soon as this comes in. There are obviously still some A series running, and they're also doing the full trips, I think. So there's a lot more services on Vic Park Shuttle today than just the usual 3, 4, 5 you'd see. And there's actually, they're running 6 car trains all the way from the stadium to Mandurah, testing that out as well. Some of these trains are going to Cockburn, some of them are actually only going to Cannington, which is what the future Armadale line will be, because obviously it won't be 7-minute frequency to Cockburn. So they're really doing a full test of every possible occurrence. Actually, we have to wait for another train that took her over there to depart. That's probably another different one. Actually, they're probably doing, yeah, because these B series have been seen here quite a bit. So I think those are the normal test trains going to Cockburn. This one's probably only going to Cannington siding. So weird having B series here. Last time we had normal seats train. Anyway, are we gonna leave yet? Yeah, I'll just wait till it's green. Okay, finally we're departing. Now, I'm not actually going to film the full thing, even though it feels so weird to me again, because it's been like 6 months since this last happened. But I do have an entire video of B-Series journey on Vic Park Line there and back. So, no need to really film that again, or it's just an unnecessarily long video. I'm just going to film the weird operations at Big Park or whatever, Carlisle maybe, the stadium, to see all the trains coming through there. And there's another B series on the other side. So weird, so weird. Someone coming to see all the Bs, and then all of a sudden there's so many. Like 2 at Burswood at once or something. And another one of these sets. So far we've spotted 119, which is this one, 121, and 123 as well, which is the one with the new maps. Look at that, McIver about to be full of B series. Well, no, not that platform, but there's an Ellenbrook train over there. Then we have the Vic Park shuttle train over here. So strange, always. I don't know. It just feels so wrong. There goes the Ellenbrook train, and here is the set 1, 2, 3 on actually it's 1, 2, 6 has been spotted as well. So that's 4. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 6. Sorry. There we go. 1, 2, 6 also operating. See, they're all the ones with these seats.
This is the
Anyway, see you at the stadium probably. Alright, we're here at the stadium now. Look at all these trains that they have here ready, doing the Mandurah direct services, 6-car Bs. 1, 2.
Next station, Perth Stadium.
Oh, test train Desto. They have so many, they're like simulating a real event. Oh yeah, he's about to leave. See, that's the platform 5 track where the stadium trains used to run, and now that's where they park the Mandurah direct trains. They obviously only have those, they're not doing Yanchep and Fremantle direct trains as well, but it's pretty cool. Here we are coming in platform 6 with a B series. Oh, another one over there.
This is Perth Stadium.
Good, the arrows pointing the correct way.
Doors closing.
Bro, what is this guard concentration on the Vic Park shuttle? How about you go on some other lines? You know, now that the Armadale line is actually closed in the dangerous sections, there's so many guards, and otherwise there's like no one. 4 guards on the Vic Park shuttle, and there's like 8 people total on the train anyway. Alright, there we go, set 106 and 63. So many B series. Another one. Oh, it's 69. That one's broken actually. That train was supposed to be doing Ellenbrook services today, and then it couldn't move, so it's just sitting there. There's actually an A series in the Ellenbrook line. Like what? On a Sunday we're seeing B series in the Vic Park line and then A series in the Ellenbrook line. Like what? There's only one though. That train's gonna be towed out later. Broken B series yet again. Next up, Burswood. And then we'll see what happens at Vic Park.
Next station, Burswood.
Oh, there's a storm coming. Oh well. Alright, nearly at Vic Park now. It's so weird that they're running 7-minute frequency on a Sunday, even when there's not a stadium event, just for the purposes of testing and simulation. Meanwhile, on weekdays, we still have 10-minute frequency on Vic Park Line now. So strange. There's another one. There's 121. Oh my god, it's so weird. Why can't they always, like, I mean, I know they're low on Bs, but after all this time, always being A's, except that one random train.
Victoria Park, where this service terminates.
On October 9, we now have very concentrated B series Vic Park shuttle. Okay, now let's see what's gonna happen. I mean, there's 4 guards at the front, so there's like no way it wouldn't be kicked off. And there's staff on the platform, and the driver might open the cab door as well to take a look down, since it's obviously just one train, one set. Terminating train, please do not board. I mean, of course there's stuff like, if you managed, although it's so weird, if you managed to stay in this, you'd literally go on the TCL like without issue. It's so strange.
This is
Victoria Park. This service terminates here. Yep, the driver just opened the cab door to take a look, of course. But this is how it'll be very soon in the future. Trains will continue beyond Victoria Park. This one's gonna keep going right now. All the signals green. Keep going. No terminating here. So cool. Man, I wish I could stand there. Like, you probably could hide under the seats, but I'm not gonna be stupid. Not in service. All the way down. And you can already see Carlisle from here. That's the platform just up there. I should be going to Cannington siding probably. Oh, there's another train coming in the other direction. That's an A series at Carlisle. You can just zoom in all the way. There we go, 20 times zoom. You can see Carlisle. I know it's very blurry though, but obviously because it's so far away. There goes B series up the viaduct. It's so weird. We're train spotting at the next station from the previous station. There we go, B series and A series together at Carlisle. I know that the camera quality is, oops, absolute trash, and it's so hard to maintain it on there. So cool. B series stops there. It's gonna depart. A series coming down the hill. Now this bridge that we see here, the Miller Street Bridge, is actually one of the earliest examples of level crossing removal projects in Perth. They actually removed ages ago. And if you turn around now, we have a 6-car B series at Victoria Park going to Mandurah, which is even crazier to think that this train is going to Mandurah, right behind that 3-car that just went to Cannington. 6-car going through Victoria Park. This is what it'll look like in the future with the Mandurah direct trains. Still don't know what the stopping pattern will be though. It might even be express all the way to Cockburn, because otherwise they'd be like filling up with passengers for Armadale and Thornlie-Cockburn Line stations unnecessarily, instead of having the capacity for the Mandurah line. But we'll see. Down goes the 6-car, up comes the 4-car. See? So there's 3 different service patterns. The normal 2-car Thornlie-Cockburn Line test trains that they've always been running for driver training, Perth to Cockburn or Perth Stadium to Cockburn. 4-car A series, which are part of the Victoria Park shuttle services, or the 3-car B series, which are going to Cannington siding and turning around, acting as if they were the Armadale Line shuttle filler service in the future, and the full 6-car B series operating to Mandurah. Now, this train is now going in service. Again, so weird. You can get on a train which just came from the brand new sections. Here we are. This is just boring Vic Park Shuttle A series though. Obviously completely empty. This one just came from the new elevated sections, which is so weird to think about. Like, I know they've probably all been there by now, but this one was just there like 2 minutes ago on the brand new line. Watching this video,
Runs from Victoria Park to Perth, stopping at all stations, including Perth.
Watching this video back in the future is gonna seem so stupid. I'm gonna be like, oh wow, it was on the new section. What do you care? But right now, of course, this feels crazy. Still haven't found the new map on an A series though. I mean, you can all guess what it's gonna look like. Alright, back to Burswood. Now we actually should see the other Vic Park train already, because we were, yeah, it's already here. Another A series. See now, that one's a bit cool, a bit easier to hide in, because you've got a whole second carriage at the back. I mean, obviously there's still staff, but the driver can't see you there. And we have another completely empty train. Very typical Vic Park services. They're just so interesting that this little shuttle service can have such a variety of train operations now that they're doing this testing. All the way to Mandurah. So strange. And actually this train in the morning was spotted to go from Claysbrook Depot to Leaderville siding, not in service down the Mandurah line to Cockburn Central, and then it went onto the TCL testing. So that is so strange, the pattern this train has done. Another one, test train desto, 6 Car B series going through Burswood. Although you do see that in stadium event days sometimes, but you never see them going through Vic Park like we just did before. So many trains, there's like a train every 2 minutes right now, but only every third one is in service. Okay, get off. Lots of people getting on. Back here at Burswood, next train's already in 3 minutes to Vic Park. There goes a 6 car. And there goes normal shuttle service. Enjoying the shuttle while it still exists. It will be gone. Obviously when the line opens, which is gonna be so sad. This quiet service that you're always guaranteed. No longer in operation. I mean, we'll still have Cannington shuttle, which is not that much longer, but still way longer than just going to Vic Park. And obviously way busier as well. Bye bye. Well, here we have our 3 Car B series. Should have filmed it coming on the corner, sorry. Vic Park, 126. Damn it, should have filmed it around the corner. Already? How is this already 15 minutes since I was here before? 3 car. Oh, the guard's getting on again, seriously. The same guards. Okay, let's get on.
This service is terminated. All passengers please leave the train. I say again, this service is terminated. All passengers please leave the rail car.
Wow. Thanks for the information. Well, 2 B series in service at Vic Park at once. This has definitely never been seen before today. Why are the guards hoarding these trains? Oh my gosh, there's literally guards in every train, just going up and down. All of them, all the trains are guarded on Vic Park Shuttle, while everywhere else you'd never see them guarded. Seriously. But this one has 2 guards, and oh, this is a different one again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see all the trains I'm saying. Oh, this is the one with the new maps as well. It's gonna leave in a second. But we don't need to go on. If you want to see the new maps, go to the Cockburn Station Platform 3 video. You can hear me complain about them in there. And off it goes. Goodbye. Down again. Now this is definitely the best opportunity to go to some of the new stations over there and take some clips of them up on the viaduct, because there's literally a train every like 3 minutes, so probably head down. Just a bit of a shame there's no bus to go there easily. We'll just watch this one leave, and then we might head down. Bye-bye. Another 6 car coming through. Right behind the Vic Park service. Ooh, that's fast. And now on the board, it actually says 89 minutes. For the next 88 on the next train on platform 2, which means they're gonna stop this testing in an hour and 20 minutes. So better get down there now, because then they're gonna go back to normal. There's another view of Carlisle from all the way from up here with the 6 car. Okay, here we are at Oats Street. I actually haven't been here for quite a while. They've completely opened the road now under the station. There used to be bus deviations around it for so long. It's open now, fully complete. Bro, what is that? There's someone on the platform with a flashlight. No, I thought there was someone taking photos. But yes, look at this. No more sand, at least under the road. Obviously the bottom's still sand, and it's actually still going to be sand even when it opens. They're definitely not completing the park at the same time, which is why on the opening day celebration they're actually not doing any events at the inner Armadale Line elevated stations, because they're not going to be in their fully complete form, and they're rather going to do that later when the full Armadale Line reopens. But obviously the stations will be functional, just not looking their best yet. But otherwise, this is really cool. Signals are going up. Just got across the road. This is honestly so unrecognizable. I cannot believe the old Oat Street station was here, and that bus interchange, which they spent so much money upgrading. I mean, not so much, it wasn't a crazy upgrade, but still they upgraded it only to remove it a few years after the upgrade was complete. So here's a nice update of Oat Street. I probably won't come back again until the opening, so really the only work that still needs to be done is the concrete down the bottom here, and then you'll be able to walk in and out, no problems. It smells so new. Oh, it smells like the airport line when it opens. This is the first proper look I'm getting, like inside of it as well. All these brown bricks. Oh, there's a circle route bus coming. Let's see if we can get a nice shot of the train coming over. 998. Oh, 33. Oh, 77, sorry. Under Oat Street station and Oat Street level crossing. Oh, great, the rain is here. Yeah, that is really cool. Look at that artwork. Now, just yesterday, I actually posted a video of the Beckenham station update, and since then, now they've already put up a new text on the side of the bricks that actually says Beckenham station, which I can give you a picture of that inserted. Wonder if they'll probably do that at all these stations. Okay, let's just wait for a train. One, two, three again. Honestly terrible for train spotting from down here. We're at Carlisle now. Crazy how close it is. I ran here in 3 minutes. I'm not even joking. What is this sign? Bus right, even though the 284 deviation stops there, and then I'm pretty sure it goes there. It's weird. Oh, well, you can go under the train line here. Oh, well, that's cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Carlisle, it's all the same, honestly. Really repetitive. Queen's Park as well. I was just there on Friday. Nothing special, really. But there it is. Take a photo from here. As I said, not really the best viewing spots from down here. You can see the playground equipment they're putting in. But there's definitely no way this whole park under here is getting done in the next 2 months. So it's really going to look bad when it opens. Now the staircase to access the platform actually looks pretty ridiculous. Like 4 flights of stairs. Look at that. So much, so high. But obviously there's lifts for accessibility. Not much difference. As I said, you can't really see anything. It'd be better if we go to the Miller Road Bridge. That's like the only spot you can actually see stuff from. Oh, this one has the new text. Yes, it looks so cool with the text. Look at this. There we go. Now here they're actually doing the road right now, so it's closed. All the buses and cars have to deviate around. While Oats Street's been complete now. On the new train maps, this is actually marked as a bus interchange, which is kind of weird. The platform doesn't actually go across the road here like it's Oats Street and Beckenham. Because it has to dip down right there, so that's pretty bad. Oh gosh, didn't realize what they did here, but I guess they had to get rid of the track that was still in the road. Now they'll probably put the bus stops right underneath the station, which is why it can kind of get warranted as bus interchange, but still not really. It's strange to call it that, especially when it's only Route 38 to the city anyway, in Cloverdale, and then 284, which is like so scarce. Gosh, this changed so much since I was last here, just like a month and a bit ago. Okay, let's go to the bridge. Well, look at this park. I've never been here before. Look at that view. How have I not gone to this park before? This is so cool. Right next to Miller Street Bridge. Let's go up on it now. Okay, so this is the only somewhat reasonable view that we can get of Carlisle station properly from the bridge here. The train coming in right now. See, this is pretty crazy. The grade here is so steep because it has to go from a elevated level crossing removal to a sunken to a sunken level crossing removal. So it has to go all the way down and then underneath the road. In that short distance, so it just fits for it to be able to do that. And then it goes back up and to Victoria Park Station, which is just right there. Again, so close to each other. Really don't get why they had to rebuild Carlisle, to be honest. It's quite a waste of money. Especially considering how big the gap is to Queen's Park after Oats Street. So much more than this. It's like triple or quadruple the distance. Could have just had a better bus network. But oh well. Okay, I guess that's the best we can do here. We watch from Big Park, we watch from these stations, and there's nothing much more to do. Actually, no, I don't think you can go on the bridge at Leach Highway, so the only other thing you can see is the trains in the Cannington siding today, so I might head down there. Alright, we'll finish the video with some shots at the Cannington station. There's a B series up there again, which looks so cool. 907, 3343, which will soon be terminating here at Cannington station with the train line not operational towards Armadale. Oh, this is so cool. Cannington up here. There's still no construction with the bus interchange though, which is so bad because the temporary Cannington station is supposed to be closing upon this opening and bus interchange being underneath, but there's like zero construction so far, so they better get a move on. They only have like 8 weeks to finish. That train's sitting a while. Whoa, Emirates A380 going right over us, which this guy actually had to go to Melbourne a few weeks ago because of the extreme winds. It diverted all the way to Melbourne, which was ridiculous. Right overhead, look at that. Wow. Well, that actually means it's landing on the runway here, which would be a great shot, which I actually have. Might as well include it now because I never really post a train video. bonus little shot for all you plane enthusiasts. Then here's the A380 landing on runway 03. Look at that. Both in one shot. That train is sitting there so long. There's another one on platform 2 now, and there's an A series in the siding. 3 trains here at once. B12 and the 907. That train is still just sitting up there. There we go, A series in the siding. I'm using it right there, coming out now. Beckenham's just the back there. If you want to see that, just go to the last video where I was at Beckenham, and also a few shots of Nicholson Road and Ranford Road. And here goes the train here, which I've already taken this shot before, but just wanted to see it in the siding, and there's a B series as well this time. But that pretty much concludes it. We've seen all the stations now. I mean, I didn't film Queen's Park, but it's exactly the same really, and you can barely see anything from the ground level as at Carlisle and Oats Street. And it's right there, though. It's so close. So close. It's crazy. You can see all 3 stations from here. They're all in a group, you know. Vic Park, Carlisle, Oats Street together, and then Queen's Park, Cannington, Beckenham together. Okay, watch that B series leave. Another plane all coming over here, and this train should be leaving shortly. There it goes. One, 2, 6 again. And it's gonna go into the siding now. Sorry, the car's kind of blocked the way. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. That's it now. It's getting really dark and rainy, 6 p.m. and it's already getting dark. Back to the good old winter days. That train there is actually the one that's going to go push set 69 from the siding at the stadium now to Norga, because that train's broken, which is the reason for the A series and the Allenbrook line, as I said before. I already made this a way too long video again, as usual. So there's nothing much more to do. I'll leave you with a shot of the track view from the driver's cab, which is gonna look very cool from Cannington station up there. Kindly provided by a nice driver. Bye!